started. And off we go from Seattle. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now it's Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he's going to keep it here. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers.
A 32-yard attempt.
And Myers able to knock it through. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seahawks.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the first play. It didn't hit. Let's see if he can rebound from it and not let it get him down. Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Here's more on the return. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Carson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Now it's Wilson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And they'll get him down up past the 15. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And the Steeler first down.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Roethlisberger. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. They go play action now. Roethlisberger. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. It's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
Third down and 13.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. On 3rd down, McFarland. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. The drive starts with a completion left side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
49-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Finding his way down to about the 35-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup.
From the 35 on second down, Wilson. A pass underneath for Carson, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Left side, it's Dorsett. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10.
Now Wilson on first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Roethlisberger under a heavy rush, and down he goes. L.J. Collier in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well, and that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. coming up at halftime. Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, standing just outside his own goal line. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Returning it is Moore. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And that will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. To throw is Wilson. They'll roll him out right. He'll find Metcalf. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Here's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
He was brought down by Bud Dupree.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively a dime look, 6 DBs. Operating from the gun, Wilson. Open man is Metcalf, he's got it. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
3rd down.
3rd and 2, now Wilson steps away to his left. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. And he'll throw right away. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Complete.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
This is Carson. That one, a first down pickup of 8. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. From the gun, Wilson. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Metcalf. A gain of 11 makes it 3rd.
On 3rd down, it's Carson, and he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
That's good.
2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. This throw complete. Wilson finding Lockett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
And 4.
Watch the pass. 198. Watch 98. 98 to
Throwing is Wilson. That's complete right around the 8. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. That'll bring up 4th down after back-to-back-to-back 3-yard pickups. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Seahawks.
From 8 yards out. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Steelers, nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Again, McFarland. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
He was taken down by...
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, McFarland. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Yards on the play.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Carson. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Bud Dupree in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, let's go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
On 1st down, they'll start with McFarland. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Bobby Wagner, multiple times an All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss.
3rd down.
So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down again. Bobby Wagner picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. He'll buy some time right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 2nd and 10 now. Wilson being chased out left. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The Seahawks on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 14.
You go tight. 14. You got tight right there.
From the shotgun, Wilson dancing to his left. And able to find Dorsett. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now they go screen. It's complete. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Buying time to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Left side, it's Dorsett. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33. 15 yards on the play, first down. On first and 10, it's Wilson. He fights him, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Cameron Hayward, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
38-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Third down and 16.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Rolling to his right. And he's got Lockett. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line.
First and 10 at the 7.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So the victory here for Seattle, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys are nails out there.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
Kick it and go. Kick it and